Offense moving to a bunch formation. Here comes a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's caught. It's buried. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Heading left after the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd and long. He feels the pressure. Does a good job of getting rid of it, but he caught a break here. That ball's thrown off of his back foot, kind of hanging in the air. I thought the defense had a chance at a turnover.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Start this playoff game with a pass. It's a wide receiver screen. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. He can go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
QB keeper all the way. Breaks into open space. Tackle, but 1st down. LSU is now operating in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap motion. In the red area, it's Barry. Just trucks through the defender. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. With the catch, it's Martin. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch and up for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. The pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And the single back takes the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kurt showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Barry. He's swarmed by the defense.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like LSU has the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the run, it's Sperry. Breaks loose at the 40. He's stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He gets loose. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Important second down play coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Of course, boy, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Penn State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. He has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. On the move now. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Looking for a gap. It's Barry. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Third down, out of the shotgun. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. He makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
2nd down after that short completion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, and they got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Close to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They connect for 6.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know it was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Ball handed off. Here's the second down play. Potw making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Berry. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket, using his legs on the scramble. Defense able to stop him. He's 4th down now.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives him a chance.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Martin. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Nittany Lions want to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Caught by the receiver. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And it's a direct snap. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going. Becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. The backs got it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. Gets some space around the 30. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Penn State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession was settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Fire to the right side, complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Barry. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Receiver in motion now. We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The receiver makes the catch. Big time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
Well, they got the matchup that they wanted here, Chris, with this quarterback having enough time. Good job by the offensive line. He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and you look at the score. This is an opportunity here to work some clock and potentially get the go-ahead score late. You don't want to give that opposing quarterback too much time to work with.
First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. The fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. That's a second and goal play for the offense. He keeps it on the design run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This is incomplete. We have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. by the receiver. And they'll get him down that time. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He's looking to scramble. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that.
Here he goes. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The pass is caught. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Good, tough running here by the back to give this offense the lead late in the game. You're up by 1. It's a no-brainer. You got to go for 2 to make this a 3-point game.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. And this is caught. Smart call there to go for 2 and make it a 3-point game in the late stages. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Hubbard's team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? for late-game heroics. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, a really entertaining game. Probably right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. it.